Aw. I think I did it.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, stream? Oh, okay. All right, cool.
There we go.
All right. So we're gonna tweet this. Everybody go like the tweet. Interact with the tweet. Click the tweet. Stroke the tweet gently and tell it that it was a good boy.
Do the thing. Hold tweet gentle like Hamburg.
You don't hold. All right, chat.
You
Hold on.
do.
Actually, this is great because we can have a poll and we can find out exactly the truth. When holding Hamburg, hold gentle?
Hold gentle.
Hold firm.
If you hold firm, all the stuff will come out.
All right, chat.
Hold gentle. Come on now.
If you hold too gentle, the guts will also fall out.
Well, you gotta hold like normal gentle. You can't hold it like it's a baby bird. But you can't firmly grasp it either.
You need to firmly fucking grasp it and make sure it doesn't move.
No, because then you firmly grasp it and it'll squirt.
That's why you fucking open your jaw like a snake. You pop that open and you just let it squirt on in there.
No. You're wrong.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Gentle. See?
I mean, it's a close vote.
But still.
Chat.
Please
There's
don't.
no fence. Hey, cat. No. Hey, bro.
You got bad boys.
Ah, the joys of cat parenting. Okay. No. It's not okay.
It is okay.
This is not, no.
I hold it gentle and it's totally fine. So you know what?
All right, I'm gonna go to the stream screen.
Okay.
Jackie, you're quickly gonna realize that you're zoomed in a little bit on my screen. There you go.
There we go.
Did you doodle that up real quick, like before this?
No, this is an old drawing.
Well, that's a cute drawing.
I don't have that power. Thank you.
You know, I mean, you've got close enough power. All right, I'm done with this poll. Wait, that's the wrong. Oh, there it is. Okay.
God, I hate that the stream distorts the canvas.
I mean, I might be able here. I'm gonna. Oh God, I'm risking everything.
No, it's good.
No.
Just
no.
know.
No.
Viewers, that it's a little squeezed.
Why will it not let me? What the fuck is wrong with you, Streamlabs? No, oh, there we go. It's too big. Okay. Look. There, I helped a little. That's as much as I can, though.
It's about the same.
What? I'm gonna promote the giveaway.
Okay, have fun.
All right, hi everybody. Okay. I was like, oh my god, is my camera frozen? No, I'm here. There's a giveaway. In case y'all didn't know, I'm giving away a jumbo bittersweet desk mat. Like literally, you could do yoga on it if you wanted to. If you saw fit to downward dog on Alphonse's face,
while he cries,
while he's sobbing, you could do that. Click the link, do the thing. It'll be great. It'll be great for us. And yes, these are a lot of cards, and that isn't even all of them. But it was all that I thought I would have until something arrived on my doorstep. You can't afford. When you say it, do you mean to join the giveaway? The giveaway which requires you to follow me on Twitter? And to be fair, the mental taxation that takes place by following me on Twitter, that's a price that few can truly afford. So, I don't blame you there. You guys will find that I am pretty fucking exhausted tonight. My head hurts. My body hurts. I had to deal with stressful phone calls today. I'm a tired boy, but the show must go on because we have something very, very exciting to share today. For those of you who follow me on Twitter, I did have to do a violence last night. Oh my god, there's so much to talk about. All right. In the meantime, while I'm talking, I will share that the Q&A form is open and you can ask me questions. I will answer what I can. Stuff that hasn't been asked a billion times, I'll do my best. If your thing doesn't get answered, I love you. Sometimes questions won't get answered. I will do what I can. Also, I've discovered that trying to answer every single one makes the stream last 4 hours. So we will be trying to avoid that. Yes. So let me tell you guys a quick story. Last night, Jackie and Thea are here visiting. And last night we were getting ready for bed. Thea was going to bed, and I hear screaming coming from the guest bathroom. And she comes running out, and she says, "There's a big ass cockroach." I'm terrified because I was just in the bathroom, and I did not see a cockroach. So that's a scary thought in and of itself. So, I grab 2 of my shoes and I approach the bathroom. Jackie is really, really, really excited. She's never seen a cockroach. And I actually in person have not seen, a big old boy. A big old Texas cockroach. So I go in there and we cannot see him. We don't know where he's at. I thought it was this thing on the floor, but that was just a piece of plastic. So, we explore, and then there it is. It's big. It's probably he's probably like a solid 3-incher. Things you never hear in the wild. And it's big, but he's smart. This one has perception. Definitely more perception than my cat Mochi.
Let's be honest, anything does.
So it's above the shower on the wall, which is too high up for a solid smack with the shoe. So it's like marking the perimeter, and it's making the rounds, and it's like real close to the ceiling, like it's just way out of reach. So I'm like, man, what the fuck, dude? Like, I don't know. I don't like dealing with bugs myself, but like, it's my house. The duty falls on my shoulders to decapitate this roach. So he's making the rounds. Jackie is like recording it like she's gonna send it to World Star. And finally I'm like, okay, I have to get a broom, so I swap to a pole arm and a short sword, basically was the combo. So I had my broom and my shoe, and it completely tracked around the bathroom. There was a point where it passed above the door and we couldn't see it. We lost sight of the roach. But then it went back around, and I was like, you know what? We can't just keep doing this. I really had to go to the bathroom. So I'm like wishing I could tiptoe away to like sneak a fart in the office or something. And I just can't, because like I'm so stressed and panicked. I'm just like, so now I've initiated biological warfare with the roach. But also there's friendly fire. Thankfully Jackie's kind of gotten used to it at this point.
God damn it.
So finally he's above the bathtub. I move the curtain out of the way, swap him down with the broom, a good bop. He's on his back, twitching on the bathroom floor of the tub. And then I bonk him real good with the shoe, and he was done. But there was a point where I like moved the shoe, like I kind of jumped at him, and it flinched. Like he perceived me. So then he comes closer to me and he like flicks his wings. Like, what, bitch? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do if I fly at you, ho? And I'm like, shit, you're right. What am I gonna do? So then I took like 5 steps back. But no, we got him in the end. The cats wanted to go in there so bad. And it's like, you're just gonna get in the way. It was terrible. Thankfully the roaches, a roach like that, this is not like, you're not dealing with an infestation type of thing. Like I have been in houses that have roaches like that. And I pride myself on not having that going on. But just there was a cockroach in my bathroom. Just saying it like that just makes me angry, and I want to kill it all over again. But he's dead and gone, and I'm probably still gonna. I had an ant problem going on in my bedroom of all places. I have no idea why they're there. There's not. I'm a very strict, there's no food in the bedroom ever type of guy. So like, I have no idea why there's ants in my fucking bedroom. So yeah, anywho, I'm very sorry that Thea had to go through that traumatic experience. I used to live in a house where it was not roaches, but they were, there's a lot of names for them. Like camel crickets is what they were called in my neck of the woods. But they're these spider crickets essentially that have big old legs, and they look spider-esque, but they're just crickets. And they would come up through my bathroom floor.
Oh.
So at night I'd be chilling, you know, I'm trying to use the bathroom, and then this motherfucker like jumps on my leg.
Oh God.
It's terrible. And they'd make a very satisfying pop when you smushed them.
Ew. Nasty.
Hey, get out, Mochi. Boy, you ain't right. He just loves to climb into bags. He's a dirty little bag boy.
Is he in the TJ Maxx bag?
He tried to climb into the TJ Maxx bag, yes.
Oh my God.
So that was last night, and then today I've dealt with a lot of shit too, and I'm just tired, man. Like, anywho, that's the opener. I open the stream by bitching. That's how I get down. Anywho, I'm all right, and it's okay. So yeah, we have a stream going on. For those of you who follow me on Twitter, which you absolutely should, because if you follow me on Twitter, you get an entry into the desk mat giveaway thing. You'll know that recently I talked about a character that I wanted to design, who's not like the other boys. He's not like the other boys. He's very different. So yeah, what we did this time was Jackie cooked up a couple of mock-ups, just like general like ideas and vibes, and I'm gonna kind of like pick and choose the bits that I like about it, and we're gonna hammer out a yet to be named character.
A fella.
Jackie, would you like to talk about what you're gonna show us and what the thought process was and stuff like that?
Yeah. So originally I had 3 kind of concept sketches. I really hated my third one, so I just scrapped it. But I think the other 2 have enough stuff going on that we can just pull and play with different concepts from those, and even like fix stuff up to be completely new. But I kind of wanted to have 2 different versions of this concept character, and it is kind of like a Skull Knight boy. And I have I love doing characters like this because my usual is humans, people. So I don't really get the chance to do more monster type deals, especially with armor. It's kind of similar to drawing like robots, and I love doing that. So getting a chance to play around with like the shoulder armor and the capes and the legs and stuff, I was really into it. So I have 2 versions. The first one here that y'all are seeing. Let me zoom out a bit. I was kind of going for more of a mysterious, but still like you'd be threatened or you'd feel, some if he showed up. And I had this idea of like, can't really see it as much here, but I like the idea of under his kind of chest armor, you still see his spine going through, but he's got like this kind of glass torso bit. So you can see the spine, and then there's just this like glowing energy in that glass bit, which is what you see in the middle there. But it's also the way that it is in this art, and in this post specifically, there's a like ab armor that's covering it, so you can't see it as well. But I really like that idea because then you play with, the silhouette there. And this one was more of like a regal, royal, knight type character, whereas my second one, which is he's missing an arm. But he's more of the like. But there's a word for it that I can't think of it. Like the scavenger type, the more animalistic. He's a bit more crouchy. He has the hood, and he's not as like posh and put together as the other one. But those were the 2 vibes. The other one that I had was more of like a traditional knight outfit, like super beefy. But it looked very boxy, and I didn't like it at all, so I just scrapped it. But that is something that we can play with at any point if you want to do like more of a boxy silhouette for any of them. But yeah, those are the 2 boys so far.
I love them.
Thank you.
I love them very much.
thing.
Yeah.
Just to have them both on the screen.
Yeah. And chat to keep you guys abreast of what I'm doing. I'm like speed opening packs. If I pull something cool, I'll show you. Otherwise, I've got a lot to get through. Oh, fuck.
All right.
So, off the rip, I think the boy on the right is more the vibe.
Mm-hmm.
But there are some elements that I like about the boy on the left.
Mm-hmm.
I think kind of getting a little more... I love, for boy on the left, I love the claw bits on his feet.
Yeah.
For example, I dig that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So like if you wanted to rugged up the one on the right just a little more,
Right.
I love the hood aspect. I think what would be really fun is like keeping him mostly covered a lot of the time, and then having like ethereal, like for the eyes and stuff in the shadow of it.
Yeah, like a shrouded figure kind of.
Right. I definitely like that. You could even the skull may not even necessarily have to be completely intact.
Right. Okay.
And maybe that's why he keeps the hood up.
Yeah.
So like maybe you see a little bit of like the mouth, jaw, cheek, whatever. But under there, like half of his skull is actually gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I love that a lot.
Yeah. All right. How do you feel about like the shoulders and the cape and such?
I love the shoulders and cape. The tattered edges thing with the cape cloak thing was a big thing that I liked.
Yeah.
So I love that. I fuck with it. I like it a lot.
Okay. All right. Let's pull one of these, and then we can just get rid of these layers. There we go.
That's super cool.
It was really fun to draw these because my second year in college, I had to learn how to draw the skeletal system like by memory, and I had to know how to name every single bone and like how it would look if an arm was to be doing something, like how the bone would react or like push and pull with the muscle. So a chance to do a skeleton character is like, yes, I can finally use all the shit that I thought I wouldn't need to know. So it's really fun.
I will be taking a look at the Q&A forum here in a little bit to kind of speed through some questions. If you got them, it can be related to the boy we're working on. Could be just bittersweet questions, whatever shenanigans you got for me. And I will take a look at those momentarily. And the chest bone's connected to the hip bone. And the chest bone's connected to the skull bone. Is that how that works?
No.
Oh.
There's the skull bone. I couldn't for the life of me tell you what like the name of all the bones were again. But I sure as hell know where they are.
All right, let's take a look-see at questions. Oh, Dusty asked, what's my opinion on Whataburger? Good.
Oh.
It's good. Had it yesterday, actually. I think out of all the like overhyped regional burger joints, like Whataburger's actually pretty fucking good. Like I think In-N-Out's kind of whack. I think Five Guys is actually pretty good. But other than that, like, you know, you gotta like. Some of the best burgers I ever had were like burgers at a bar. Like sometimes you're better off just making a good burger rather than going somewhere for one. But I'm also lazy, so, you know, fast food. Bunny Grace tipped $10 and didn't add a comment. Thank you, Bunny. Or Grace. Bunny Grace. Whichever whichever you prefer. Bex asked, how did the YuuriVoice team meet? I mean, it's been a long road and we all kind of met in different ways, but essentially a lot of us met through me being YuuriVoice. Some of it unrelated. Ultimately, our shared interests and propensity for fuckery has united us. Yeah. What else do we got? Novel Machine said, happy spooky season. Have you or the gang ever had a paranormal experience or had something you couldn't rationally explain happen? Not me. Yeah, not me. But I know Jackie here is an aficionado.
I really like ghosts.
But do ghosts really like you?
I think so. I haven't had many experiences. I've had some like there's fuckery afoot and I don't know how to really explain it situations. I used to work at Medieval Times, and the one in Toronto, I think, is the only one that was actually built into an old castle. The other ones are all made, like built to be Medieval Times. But this one was built into something that already existed. And there was a time where I used to work at gift shop a lot, and at night you had to go into the back and refill all the stuff on the floor. So you'd get this big trolley and you'd go into the back rooms and just stuff it with a bunch of stuff to make sure everything was, you know, stocked. And a friend of mine was helping me out because I was the only one who was doing restock that night, and I hated doing restock alone. He's like, "Don't worry about it. I'll help you out." and there's a room. So it's hard to explain, but the restock area is at the front of the actual building, and at the back of that room is where like you would have meetings. And that night we thought that maybe the manager had stayed behind because there was a light that was on in that back room. And so we're like, yeah, you know, she probably stayed behind. She's probably going to do something with like the floor, or the animals, whatever. But we're restocking, and we see her like walking around at the back. We hear like stuff being moved in the room, and you can see they had like frosted windows, and you can kind of see movement. And so we are just doing our shit. He goes out to the front, and I call her. I forgot why I needed to call her, but I call her. I'm like, hey, can you whatever. I didn't get a response, and I thought maybe, you know, she didn't hear me, so I just walked out with the thing again. And when I asked my friend, oh, I don't know if, like, when you go back in there, can you check if Mary's still in the room, and can you ask her if they have, I think there were these like sword things that needed to be restocked. And he's like, she's not here. Like, she left early. And I'm like, no, there's somebody in the back of the room, and it has to be her. She's the only one who would be in that area at the time. So you'd go to the back of the room, nobody's there. The light's on, nobody's there. I'm like, are you telling me you didn't see like movement in the back of the room? And when we headed back there, the lights were off, in that back room. And my first like initial thought is there's like someone who broke in and is fucking with stuff. Because for me, like, I'm more scared of actual people than the paranormal. And my initial thing is there's someone here like stealing shit. So like I told him to go back there because I'm scared. And the lights were off. There was nobody there. Nothing was moved. But it's one of those things where it's like, you knew it happened. Like, you saw the light was on, you saw movement, you heard people shuffling, or at least someone shuffling with something back there, and then there was nothing, which was terrifying. And it was really dark, because they turn off most of the lights, and you only have like 1 or 2 lights to help you with restock, so that was really scary. The other time I only had 2. It was that one, and then one in Portugal, when I went to go visit family. It was the summer my grandfather had passed away. And we have this kind of like, my family owns this bit of land in Portugal, and we have a little farm on that land, and we go there. We used to go there almost every summer. One day, my brother and my dad were working on like the fields and cleaning out the area. My mom was in the house. I don't know if she was cooking or she was doing something. And I was chilling with the chickens. And there was a certain bit of forest at the edge of our barn that we weren't allowed to walk into. For like, we were kids, you know, for obvious reasons. You're not going to walk into this forest because like the forest there goes on. You're in the middle of the mountains. If I went in there as a kid and just kept going, I would have gotten lost. And I went in there because I was a shit. And I distinctly would remember my mom like telling me to not. And it was that moment of like, she told me not to, but I really, really want to go in there. So I went. And I went pretty far. I got distracted by acorns on the floor, and I was like fucking around with them. And then I had this weird feeling of like, not necessarily someone's watching you type deal, but more of like, there's something here with me. And I remember I looked up, and off kind of farther away into the like the bramble and the bushes, it looked like there was a person standing, which it wasn't abnormal because there were other people living in the little village where our farm was, but where I was, there was no reason for there to be a person. And I looked up and I saw this person. I couldn't really see their details because there were like rays of light coming through the trees. But I remember getting this feeling of like, that's my grandpa. I was like, that's him. He's here and he's either trying to get me to go back because my mom would be worried. This was my grandpa on my mom's side. Or he's just watching over me. But I just got this really intense, like, that's my grandpa. And then I like looked down, looked back up, the thing was gone. And I just got up and left. And I didn't really think about it. I was like, okay, that happened, whatever. I was terrified of everything when I was a kid, so I tried not to think about it too much. But just a couple years ago, I was talking to my mom and I was like, hey, I don't know if I ever told you, but I felt like maybe grandpa was telling me to not go into that forest. And like I told her the whole story and she goes, you know, what's crazy about that? I'd never ever in my life had any type of paranormal experience, but that exact trip, she saw him in the house. And she had never told me, like we'd never told each other. And we had been to Portugal many, many, many times, even after he passed away. But that was the only time we had ever seen him. And like, it was so weird to be like, oh, I saw him that day. And she's like, yeah, later that night, I saw him in the house. And that was really fucking creepy, but like also reassuring because it was like, hey, grandpa, what's up? But those are my two very long experiences, but I talk a lot when I get to talk about ghosts, so yeah.
Well, that, I mean, it makes up for me being like, I never had anything, or I'm boring. So that's
yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
I pulled that Blissey card that you like. Jackie,
Ooh.
Did you freeze on stream or have you just been chilling?
I've
Oh, wait.
When I talk, I can't do two things at once because
Okay.
then I get all like whatever.
Yeah, that's fine.
So,
I just wanted to make sure in case it had froze.
yeah, that's why.
All right. I pulled that Blissey card that you like. The full art Blissey where she's sitting there all pink with her eggy.
It's fucking cute. It's all pink.
To be fair, that's what Blissey does all the time, anytime. But, you know.
And that's a bad thing because
I didn't say it's a bad thing. Hex says, since I know you saw them, what's your favorite new trainer and Pokemon card from the new Japanese set? Yeah, I already know that you like the N card. And honestly, that one with N is really nice. I guess, cause I'm not, they didn't reveal anybody that I was like, oh shit, that's the one that I'm like, I absolutely have to have. Red with Gigantamax Pikachu is pretty fucking sweet. That will be, I think that'll be the last of the Gigantamax Pikachu cards. There's one coming out with the Celebration set. I know I'm gonna get that because I bought the box that it's in. So having the Chonkachu trifecta will be nice. Other than that, remains to be seen. It's very early, like that was just the promotional releases. They've probably got some really dope shit that we won't know about for a long time. I try not to spoil myself on cards that are coming, but this one was pretty big news. So I couldn't not see it. But yeah. A random Blue Jay asked, how many Pokemon cards do you think you have? Significantly less. I sold all my bulk last week, and I think it totaled out like 22,000 something in total, and that was just the normal. There were like a couple thousand more rare stuff. So it's a lot smaller now. I thinned it out. I keep the things that I want, and I was able to fetch a fairly nice price for the stuff that I didn't feel like keeping around in boxes. Dusty tipped. Ooh, I missed one. Okay, Dusty tipped $5 and said, "Happy 5th anniversary, Yuri on Ice." I didn't even. I saw that there was a bunch of Yuri on Ice stuff getting posted today, and I didn't realize that it was the anniversary. So yes, for those of you who haven't put 2 and 2 together, the Yuri in YuuriVoice was Yuri Kotsky. That was my first voice that I did, and I made so much content for Yuri on Ice. It's still super near and dear to me. Almost now it's been so long, it's almost it's a little melancholy now, looking back and wondering why the hell we haven't gotten fucking Ice Adolescence yet. But yeah, big deal, very important. I met so many. Honestly, that if you wanted to say how did Team YuuriVoice meet, the bulk of us and our broader friend group, well, it was thanks to Yuri on Ice, ultimately. So to say that I owe not just a career, but like my family to Yuri on Ice is no over exaggeration. And then Veronica Finn 3 minutes ago tipped $55 and said, "Just a little something for y'all. Thank you so much for inspiring me to embrace my personality as something to be proud of and for giving me and so many others a safe space." Thank you. That's incredibly generous and very sweet. And I think one of my big things that I like to, when it comes to doing like comfort audios and stuff, one that always resonated with me, because growing up, I always kind of just wore my interests on my sleeve, and I was very lucky to never really encounter any judgment from strangers or friends who were like, "Oh, why do you like that?" or "Why are you into this? Why do you act that way?" Whatever the case may have been. And I learned a lesson pretty early on about how just embracing the stuff that you're into, what you like, and what makes you weeds out people who don't matter ultimately in the end. Anyone who would judge you for, I mean, popular ones like liking anime. It's funny to even say it now because it's such a popular form of media. But back in the day, that was such a big thing. It was like, oh, I don't want people to know I like anime. That's that weird animation from Japan. I'll get judged. People think I'm weird or whatever. And then just throughout my life, I ran into a lot of people who are like, "Oh shit, you like anime? I do too." And they're like people who I normally wouldn't even like bond with or whatever. And it happened to be like the mutual interest that made us friends. So in my content, one of the big like talking points I run into every time I'm doing a comfort for, I don't know, being yourself or whatever, is like, you know, you will find people who cherish you, because of these things, not in spite of them, or despite them, you know? So yeah, I think it's very, one of my favorite things about having been YuuriVoice for so long now is hearing stuff like, thanks to your content, I embrace my personality or embrace my interests, stuff like that. That's really cool, man. I've been doing a lot of thinking lately, just about the time I've spent being YuuriVoice, and impact that I've had, for better or worse, you know, and, you know, just hearing stuff like that, is a comfort for me. So I appreciate you saying that. And, I mean, also saying it with such a generous tip. Thank you. I really appreciate that. What else do we got? We got a really broad question here, from the Masked Child. What is your opinion on the UK?
Oh.
I don't know enough to really have an opinion. You know, I know problematic aspects the same as, you know, I know about the countless problematic aspects of America. I have had friends from the UK, and they were lovely. I've never been. I think I might have stopped in London for a layover when I was living in Ireland. So I can speak with a little more authority on Ireland, though I was a baby, so I didn't really get to have much of an experience there either. Yeah. You know, it's a country. Oh,
Sure
actually,
is.
no, I do have an opinion. The VAT tax thing is very confusing and frustrating. So thank you, Brexit, for that one. That made life confusing. All right, so that's one booster down, and it was not very good. We pulled full art Caitlyn, the alternate art Blissey V, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 V's and V Maxes. So 5, 6, 7 box. This is pretty standard, actually. No secret rares. For those of you who don't know, I hate Chilling Reign. I've had terrible luck with Chilling Reign. That's why I'm just kind of like eating and deleting these packs, trying to get through, because I have too many. I do not want to open more of them. Now, there is something pretty cool that I can share that arrived just as I had opened 4 booster boxes, so I might not even get to these tonight. But there's a new thing that the Pokemon TCG has going on called V-Union, which is basically Exodia. You get 4 pieces of a bigger card put into your discard pile, and you can summon it. It's really powerful. It's just a little janky to get it summoned. So that's cool. I have Greninja, Mewtwo, and Zacian. Those are the 3 that have come out. They're pretty cool. Yeah. All right, I guess we're gonna keep... Oh, I was gonna look at another question. I was like, why am I staring off into space longingly? Yeah, we are. What? Hey, mods, what day is the YuuriVoice anniversary? Because it's gonna be real close to falling on 100k subs. We'll probably get there first, but it's like the 17th, something like that. I don't remember. Like, we're probably gonna get there in the next few days, but the 22nd. Okay. Whoa. we got another cute full art trainer card. That's pretty cool. I believe I might already have these too. At least I think I have Honey. Yeah. Wait a minute. Are you reverse holo rare? You are. Oops. Beep, 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 beep. Why were people talking about ghosts earlier? Well, I don't know if you know this. It's October. And in October, there is a certain holiday that occurs. In fact, people like to celebrate it for the entire month. Often it's referred to as spooky season. So we were answering a question about if we had experienced any paranormal activity in our lives. So that's why. I feel like it took me way too long to answer a very simple question, but whoa!
Oh.
We going back to back. I really wanted this one. I am a fan. I am a big fan. Damn.
Ooh.
I don't think it's been a hot minute since I've had a booster box that had 2 full art trainers in it. So that's kind of neat. A pretty okay cut on it too, I think. Yeah, Clara can get it. It's just pretty cool. Let's see. We have not actually made progress with Cryptid Hunter Seth. It's on the agenda. Just to keep you guys updated. I'm probably gonna give the leather suspenders look a try and see how I feel. But yeah, no, we haven't touched it. We've been working on other things that are very exciting. One such thing being an enamel pin that will be available as a Patreon special offer. And I'm very excited about that. It is a Alphonse face pin, like just his head, and it is very cute. Don't have a date on when that would be yet. I think I'd like to try and get it out by end of the year. If not by the end of the year, then by January to celebrate whatever. It is dark mode. Did I say dark mode? It's dark mode. And I think what I'd like to do is do a run of YuuriVoice character headshot pins. I think that would be pretty cool. And for the person in chat who couldn't get one of the copies of the zine that came with the pin, one of the old pins, we may be looking at selling the old leftover pins a la carte, just on their own. So yeah, that may be the case. Very excited about that. I've got to go to the bathroom. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, chat and Jackie.
Hello.
I do enjoy this Skull Knight boy.
Yeah.
For those who may be wondering, I am gonna slap some effects on his voice. He won't really have an accent. I don't think that would make sense for what I'm going to be doing with him. But he will have voice effects. Something with a little more like reverb than Big Red or whatever. But yeah.
I'm gonna have to move this.
I was thinking about trying to play a game on stream, and deadass, I couldn't figure out what I wanted to play. There was like nothing that appealed to me. I think with how tired I am too, it's like best for me to do something with my hands to keep me engaged. Otherwise, if I was playing a game, I'd probably like zone out. But I don't know if you guys knew this, but you're about to know it because I'm about to tell you. The Pokemon trading card game has a new app coming out. If you've tried to play the online client, it sucks. It's like it was made, I mean, it has never received an aesthetic upgrade. It looks ancient. It's janky. It's pretty whack. So they're giving it's a whole new app. You have to do an account transfer. They're modernizing it, and they've needed to for a long time. So what may occur is there will be streams where rather than me sitting here opening endless amounts of cards, I'll be playing the game actually. And what's great is all of these, like one of these code cards is a pack in the game. So that's pretty cool. I'll be able to actually get some relevant modern card sets and play. So yeah, that would be fun.
Can you battle your friends?
I can. Wait, what are you trying to say?
That I'm gonna destroy you in Pokemon again.
All right, hold on now. Just so there's no misinformation out there. They have these things called build and battle boxes, which it gives you a pre-made set of cards and 4 packs, and you're supposed to they sell them, or not sell them, you actually get them at pre-release events when a new set comes out, and you build a little mini deck and you play with it. It's a fun way to get an early look at some of the cards and stuff like that. And me and Jackie opened build and battle boxes and built our decks. And Jackie defeated me
twice.
And it's kind of like if you've ever drafted like Magic the Gathering or whatever, like sometimes luck is a factor.
Luck.
Sometimes let's not forget who helped you build the deck that you beat me with. Let's just...
Yeah, but still. You knew what I was playing with, and you still lost.
That's true. That's true. I really do want to play with some of those pre-mades, though. Not because I'm trying to, like, get my wins back or anything, but, like, it'd be fun. It'd be fun. But yeah, so I'm really excited about the app. The app currently, you can't even get it on iPhones. So it's Android and PC only. There's no ranked play. It's just, and I'm a little worried. There's no cash shop upon opening, but I am worried. Well, I'm not worried for me personally, because basically once you have a certain amount of cards in the game, it turns into a currency. You basically like get the resources instead of the cards, and then you can use those resources to go purchase whatever. Holy shit. I just I missed some donos.
Oh.
Seth the Spooky Tomato, I love that name, by the way, tipped $5 and just said cheese. Are you taking my picture? What's happening here?
Oh no, they're having a zero brain cell moment.
Because they said cheese?
Yeah.
Is that what that means?
No. Okay, there was a moment while we were hanging out.
Oh.
I forgot what happened, but Yuri just spaced out and looked at me, and like he was having this, like, he had the expression of there are no thoughts in my brain right now for like a solid couple seconds. And I'm like, what are you thinking about? And he's like, gee, I'm thinking about cheese.
I was thinking about cheese sticks.
But it was very funny.
It was humorous. I can't believe I didn't realize that was what you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And then Thimblebee tipped $40 and asked, for non-OCs, how do you pick which characters to make content for? Are they just your favorites, or is there more? It's a couple factors. The primary factor lately is what character has scripts that have been submitted. Because those just make my life easy. I can focus on writing, bittersweet, stuff like that. It really helps to fall back on those. Script promo, by the way. I put out a call for spooky season scripts, and we got a whole lot of not much. So if you want to write, now's a good chance. Other factors, popularity. It comes down to numbers a lot of the times. Aizawa and Guzma are consistent bangers. No pun intended. But it's been quiet lately, because ultimately, like, none of that has topped what Bittersweet has been doing lately, in terms of viewership. So even though they are tried and true, like, they do produce numbers, they are not producing Bittersweet numbers now, which is great, because that was not the case last time. So that's really cool. I think definitely the artwork aspect with Bittersweet has helped raise awareness. And I would love to take that and do something with a fandom character that involves some more artwork and stuff. But we got to get this chapter of Bittersweet put to bed. And we're not too far away now. I can see the finish line. It's taken me forever, but I think I know where we're going. I finished the script for the next episode. And I will let you guys know that there's a lot of Charlie in it. Charlie gets a lot of speaking lines. Which is great, because I didn't know if that was going to happen or not. And when I was writing, I was like, you know what? This is a great way to kind of info dump a little bit. And it also makes sense.
Charlie.
So, there's some great lines in there. There's some great lines in there. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, and I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if there's a question for you, Jackie.
Okay.
What food, in your opinion, Jackie, is better homemade?
Oh God. Um, Pad Thai. It's a weird thing. I think the reason why Pad Thai is my favorite is because my mom always made it for me growing up, and like it's great in restaurants. It's not bad, but I think I have such an emotional attachment to the one my mom makes that I'm like, nothing is better than that very specific one. And it's her own recipe because it came from this old Portuguese cookbook about, like, it had recipes for a bunch of different cultures, but it was all in Portuguese. And every time she pulls it out, it's like it's got so much character to it. And my grandma has like almost every single page has notes that she has written to like add certain things and like the way she'll switch up the recipe. And the whole Pad Thai recipe is like mostly her notes. So it's a very specific type of Pad Thai that my mom makes that I've yet to have anywhere else. What else? Cheesecake. And that's probably like a hot take, because I'm sure there's a lot of solid cheesecake out there, but I like homemade cheesecake a lot better. What else? Fuck. It wasn't a Ratatouille. Okay, it kind of was a Ratatouille moment, but listen. They're not. I've never had them. That's a lie. I've had them once. They're these little treats called sonhos. They're dreams, is what they're called. And we make them around Christmas. And they're these little puff pastries that are really easy to make. But I've tried them in other places before, and they're either like a little too crispy, or they have way too much like sugar added onto them. And I've seen them like mixed with sauces and stuff like that, like sweet sauces. But I like them like plain and straightforward, which is very weird. But yeah, those are great. But I will only have them if I make them. Yeah. Stuffed artichokes. I've never had them before. I've wanted to have them, but I'm sorry, Yuri is now dancing in front of me. There are doors to the den, and he just showed up and started dancing. I'm exposing him. Don't tell him, please. But yeah, I definitely want to try stuffed artichoke. Yeah. Homemade pizza is also really good. But pizza is such a, like, you can't really miss with pizza. But if I were to have pizza and someone was like, would you rather homemade pizza or like fast food pizza? I'd go for the homemade pizza. So yeah, welcome back.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm a master undulator. My wiggles are unstoppable.
Your wiggles were, they were beautiful.
You damn right. Fifth anniversary 100K sub stream. What do I even do for that?
Dance a little.
I don't. I don't know. Yeah, the thing is, I've been in my feelings like real deep lately. So like, it's gonna be really emotional. I'm gonna be crying for sure. I can already feel it. All right, let's see what we got going. Have you eaten and drinkers any water? If not, please
I
do.
haven't.
We love you so much. Jackie,
What?
you have eaten.
I've eaten, but I think I drank water in the morning.
You had a Gatorade at least. Sugar-free Gatorade.
Yeah.
I'd be drinking. Oh, Libby, I saw this question on Discord and I meant to respond to it. And Libby says, since it is the Halloween season, if the boys were actual monster boys, what kind of monster would you envision them being? I mean, Seth is a werewolf, 100%. He is like such a fucking like, that boy was built for like Teen Wolf.
Teen Wolf.
Shut the let me speak. Alphonse, I think, would make a really fun Lost Boys style vampire.
Ooh.
Kind of like that. I don't want to say they weren't greasers. They were like,
no.
They were like bike gang, but not. They fell in a very specific category for that movie. Also, what's that actor's name? Kiefer Sutherland. Kiefer Sutherland. Anywho, was that even him? I don't know, but he was very attractive in that movie. Extremely attractive of him to be a vampire like that.
Extremely attractive for him to be a vampire like that. Me at like 90% of Castlevania's cast.
Oh my god. Wait, 90% of Castlevania's cast aren't vampires.
I mean, main cast, they are. Think about it.
I am. Are we speaking in general or only he's? Cause like the
main cast?
The vast majority of vampires in that show are women. For one. Like the male vampires, there's fucking Godbert. What's that fucker's name?
The Godbert, I think.
Fuck. The Viking.
Boy.
You know what? Gone too soon. That's your type.
No, it isn't. It absolutely isn't. I would never.
Jackie, I just want you to know that that he is just a few brain cells shy of being Viking Seth.
Okay, listen.
I'm listening.
Suddenly, I cannot speak.
Yeah. Just need to throw that one out there.
No. See, like, my type is more Trevor.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
But he's not a vampire, and that's not what we're talking about. You really do like idiots.
He's an idiot. I love that in a man.
We got a big gay slow king, which I feel like is me. I also pulled another one of those big gay piles of trash, which was also me. Veronica Finn tipped $1 and said, do I have your permission to draw fan art of Werewolf Seth and Monster Boys? Yeah, absolutely. You guys, I have a pretty like open and free policy on like people can draw what they want. I am a firm believer in letting people interact with their media however they want. So long as it's not, fucking infringing on people or problematic, like people ask about drawing stuff, or like, can I draw like a character with my listener OC or whatever. Man, go nuts. Like, enjoy yourself. I love that people are so invested and care so much that they would want to do that in the first place. And I think it would be way out of pocket for me to try and like police that or dissuade people from having fun with the idea of my content, you know? So I definitely am excited about people wanting to do that type of thing. Prongles tipped $5 and said, what is your favorite reptile or amphibian, if any at all? Crested geckos are probably a fave of mine because they look like they have no brain cells, just vibes.
Greg.
Right now, Greg. So I will have more answers about Monster Boys here in a minute, though. I'm saying that mostly to remind myself not to forget. We have a lizard who's been visiting several days now. And Momiji has like a forbidden love with him now, which I think is actually just her wanting to eat him. But isn't that what most romance is? Yeah, he's just a little lizard who always comes around to peep through the window. We tried to give him water in a bottle cap, and I think he actually might have taken it because the bottle cap was empty, right?
Yeah.
So maybe he did. He's cool, man. He comes up and he chills out on the porch. I try not to get attached to wild animals because it's a hard knock life out there. But yeah, it's pretty cool. He comes by. He chills on my like back porch couch, which is right at the window level of my indoor couch, so you can just like see him chilling there. He's cool. I like him. I hope he's okay. And I pray that he never finds his way inside because Momiji will eat him. Okay, other Monster Boys. Finn being some sort of like Deus Ex Machina in a fucking like tree, where he's like a tree monster of sorts would be really cool.
Oh, that's cool.
What else could he be? I mean, Finn could be a lot of things. Oh, we pulled a moneymaker, boy. This and it is pretty. It is the fucking full alternate art Shadow Rider Calyrex.
Ooh.
Where he's like in a fucking forest. Holy shit. I hate this Pokemon. That is absolutely a testicle on his head. But oh man. That's pretty cool. What other boys? What would Faust be? I mean, he also has vampire vibes, but
Finn would be the Fae.
Or he could be like a swamp boy.
Oh, Hosier?
No, like the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Hosier?
Hosier is tearing this family apart. Mummy Faust. You know what? I kind of like that. Do I tell them a little bit about what I'm thinking about doing? Well, thinking about. All right, y'all. I'm just gonna tell you.
What? Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. About what?
The October-related stuff.
Not Skullboy, right?
No, Faust.
Okay. Okay.
No, I'm not gonna spoil that.
I was
What? Now
I
they
was
know.
making sure.
Now they know that there's something to spoil.
Well, I mean, there's gonna be a story.
They don't know. It could be like, all right, guys, this is just a random boner. Hate it when that happens.
Oh.
No, I'm talking about Faust and the art that you did.
I love that art. Yeah.
So there's not really an easy way to say this, so I'm just gonna come out and say it outright. I hate these golden rare energy cards. Really don't like them. I love that Thu is preemptively dropping the rules copy pasta for this one. Basically, I want to slut Faust out a little bit. I think Faust has been through a lot, and he just wants to go out. It's spooky season. He just wants to go out and get absolutely destroyed. So, in doing so, he will be attending a masquerade of sorts. So it's Faust rocking a long-haired wig, which is basically it's his natural hair style, just long, and a little black dress.
Mm-hmm.
I tweeted something about that a while back, so it's come to fruition. The time has arrived, and the $20 tier will be getting some special artwork to accompany that. That I've been sitting on for a while now and waiting for a chance to use it. So, yes. That's all I've really got for that particular bit of information, but yeah. Aside from that, what else is going on? Talked about the enamel pin. I'm really excited about that. I've already got the quote and everything. Like, they're ready for me to place the order, and I'm ready to place the fucking order, so I'm probably gonna send them the email tonight. It's gorgeous. The one thing about the dark mode Alphonse face pin, there was no way to really work in his septum piercing and make it work on the pin. So he ain't got that, but I think it matters very little. But yeah, we're gonna come up with a nice promotion for all that. Wait a minute. Yeah, no, that's right. Okay. What else was being worked on? Very excited for something coming up in Bittersweet. And it's a setting that I've been cooking up. It's a hideout of sorts that Seth and Alphonse put together before they left, and has been expanded on by Derek and company in their absence. And there may be a need for them to go there in the future. So I was looking at some references with Jackie, and I'm just really excited about how that's going to look when it comes together. I'm excited about what's going to happen as well, but I can't talk a whole lot about that.
Mm-hmm.
It's been real. So I've talked about how, well, it's less secret hideout. Mommy milkers. Oh, buddy. Sorry. This is just really important.
Mommy milkers.
I just look at the way.
Oh, you didn't have the card.
I just want y'all to know. Look at the way she's cupping that Ultra Ball.
Stop.
She knows exactly what she's doing.
Stop it.
I can't help it.
Get some help.
No, I would love her to help
From
me.
her?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
I love how you were like shutting me down, and then you're like, no, yeah.
Listen, I can,
What else was I gonna say? Oh, it's more like if you guys are at all familiar with biker culture, it's a clubhouse, which is essentially a hideout. But it is one of their clubhouses. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. I don't want to say struggling, because anytime I sit down to actually do the work, it flows. But I've talked about how my process with writing Bittersweet has been very much like I sit down and I figure it out. I don't have like a whole outline written. I do have an outline vaguely pieced together in my head, but I don't connect the dots until I'm sitting down and writing. And I've been struggling a bit with how I want to get from point A to B to C. And now that it's starting to become clear, I'm really excited for what lies ahead. And I'm excited to finish. This has been a lot of work, more than what I thought it was going to be going into it. And I love it, and I love that everybody loves it. But the next time around, the planning is going to be... The planning will be a little more nailed down. So I do be thinking about that.
Oops.
I'm excited because y'all are about to go for a ride. Y'all are gonna go for a ride with this one. Is there any... What else do I got going on? There's another Yandere Fin thing coming soon. I need to write the script for... That would be fun to kind of do on stream. Maybe start brainstorming. I don't mind telling you guys the premise. Basically, I'm going to write Big Red's first Halloween. So essentially him being introduced to the idea of like what Halloween's like on the surface and whatnot. And the shenanigans therein. Also, Air of Regulus tipped $15 and said, wanted to say thank you for keeping me motivated with your stream to keep working on my Inktober drawing for today. Please give Momiji pets for me. I will. And thank you. Thank you very much. Ricky tipped $10 and said, sappy message, but thank you so much for creating Bittersweet, because as someone with heavy mommy issues, the last video with Seth really struck a chord with me and I didn't feel so alone. I hope you have a good night. Thank you, Ricky. Yeah, that one, that one hit different. And I loved it. It's great. It was a big point that I wanted to get to. I didn't know it was going to be like Seth and Alphonse talking and all that, but Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I heard it.
Does Big Red have a human form? No, but I have considered, like, if he would disguise himself and he would essentially not be a Big Red Demon, but him. Nah, I'm not really considering that right now. Maybe a thing in the future, but I don't really know.
Share your screen.
I might have to, like, jiggle the hand. Oh. No, we're good. Okay, you're there. I don't know why it made the hang up noise. I had an idea for some other Big Red stuff that I probably can't talk about on stream, but basically there's no room for it to come out this month, but I do be pondering. What else? Figuring out Cryptid Hunter Seth is a big part of what I need to get done. So excited about zines too. Super excited about zines coming out. Some of the reactions I anticipate us getting will be great. That, and it's just a nice thing. Having a nice thing happen would be nice, I think. It's been a hectic time, so I think something positive for a good fucking cause.
Yeah.
One more thing near the end of the month, maybe.
A wild Thea has brought me water.
Aww. We got a metallic boy.
Ooh.
One more thing near the end of the month. Check team chat. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna actually happen. Because I don't remember. At some point, yes. I feel like I'm getting pop quizzed on my schedule. I don't remember. I don't have DILF versions of the boys just sitting around on deck. You just got lucky with Seth. Let's see if we got other questions. Are you learning any foreign languages? Not currently, but I am, like, remembering the Brazilian Portuguese that I forgot. It's not like a effort being made, but I've been enjoying language and remembering things, so that's been cool. Jackie, you really can't help yourself with these big-ass hands, can you?
Listen! I wanted to give him big-ass hands for some reason.
I see that.
Listen, we can make them smaller. I probably am because they're not proportionate.
I like where your head's at, though. Yo, Jackie, I don't know if this is on purpose. I didn't even tell you this. But I was thinking about incorporating like an owl motif to this boy, and the way his chest piece.
Yep.
Bro, what? Did you just like, you know? I see you. It's very strange that you would just think that.
Yeah.
What else? Will there be a new Auron audio soon? I would not say he's sidelined until Bittersweet's done. But with spooky time happening, he's had to kind of take a back seat. There's a lot going on, and I have been enjoying giving him the art treatment with his plot stuff, but like there's too much going on right now. So, you know, just slow that down a little bit has been my policy for now. But he's not like conscientiously on hold or anything like that. Roxy Floral tipped $3 and said, it has been a hot minute since I've watched y'all stream. Well, hello, Roxy.
Hello.
Enjoy the show. What's your thought process when making a character and script? Shit. I don't know. It depends. With characters, sometimes they're filling a need in my like roster of content. Like how Skullboy here is great for some monstery content. That is something that I've been lacking lately, and I have room for him in my brain. I've got him figured out in terms of who he is. I don't know. Sometimes stuff just comes along. Like Charlie was kind of part of needing a side character to serve a purpose in the Bittersweet story, and we gave him a little extra love that turned him into a more fleshed out character. Not necessarily like, wow, he's so deep in so many dimensions, but like, you know, there's building blocks there. And sometimes it's just about grabbing those building blocks and seeing where it takes you. Is Mothman your favorite cryptid? Yeah, I think Mothman's my favorite cryptid. Yeah, I think it's just like entry level cryptid, and that's where I'm at. So I'm happy with Mothman. Happy with Mothman. That could be a comic. $1 million ideas. That one's free. Take it away, y'all.
Oh.
What else we got? Yo, buddy, what's the move for Valentine's Day in regards to videos? Shit.
What's goody?
You I wish I was planning that far ahead. You know what would be nice? If we could get to maybe like Bittersweet chapter 3.5 by then. And have like a little heartwarming time. Or maybe just like a side story that's not even connected to anything. It's just the trio doing cute shit. That might be nice. Alphonse has always been a pretty big focal point. Like last year, the Pocky pin came out for him on Valentine's Day. Last year? Was that this year?
I don't think that was this year.
I'm so confused. No, I think
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't? Okay.
No.
Jesus. Anywho. Yeah. So that might be cute, but no big plans currently, but you know, it's always a time. What is the new character's favorite snack? What does he eat? I don't believe
Mothballs.
I don't stop this. I don't believe he needs to eat. But probably like a turkey leg. He'd probably be eating on a turkey leg. Or maybe he really likes
Just
gruel,
lucky.
and the joke is like when he
Ew.
eats it like falls through his tummy hole.
Oh. It's kind of cute. What the fuck?
He's not that fleshed out yet.
Oh.
Will Skullboy only be for the spooky month? No. He won't even be debuting this month. I think. I'm pretty sure. I do not feel that ambitious. No, he's part of bigger plans. So no, he is not just an October thing. By any means. Would Al be against black licorice like he's supposed to be? I mean, yeah.
Wow.
No, black licorice is gross.
Right.
It's not even candy. That's old people sustenance. Would Seth ever get a tattoo, or does he have one already? I'm sure he would get one at some point. That feels like an inevitability with him. I don't think he has one right now, but I definitely think it would be like very old school, like Americana style. Like he is a fucking bald eagle having ass, American flag having ass tattoo type of fella. Just like, yeah, it just goes with him. It just makes sense. So I think that, yeah. Or things like, I mean, a dagger through a heart and like rose with thorn, like, you know, just some like shitty like hole in the wall tattoo parlor's flash art that's on the wall. He really said, give me the 2-for-1 special. That's a pretty cool looking boy you got there.
Yeah. I really like how he's turning out.
It's pretty hot.
How did you feel about the torso glow situation?
Yeah, I like that. I mean,
Yeah.
there's got to be glowy bits on him for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a big part of the appeal for me.
Yeah.
So the tummy getting some of that is a big deal.
Yeah.
How much battery is on there? 18%. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's cool. Ressa Gomez says, not a question, but just a wild coincidence. Today is also my relationship's 5th year anniversary, along with Yuri on Ice.
Oh.
Well, congratulations.
Congratulations.
And that's a pretty cool coinky dink. Thoughts on Sora and Smash? I don't care. I'm tired of not saying it. I give literally negative fucks about Smash. I've never been good. I've always been bad. I don't like straining my eyes trying to see what the fuck's happening on the screen when you're fighting with more than 4 players. I'm just not good at fighters, especially not like party fighters like that. Good for Sora.
Good for Sora.
But, you know, I just can't be fucking bothered. It's really cool that we live in a world where Smash exists, but like it's just not for me. And I think that's why I do sound bitter, is because it's just like it's not for me, man. Like I'd love to love it, but it's just not the vibe for me.
Mood. I've actually never played, and I don't really care to.
Let's see what else we got. Okay. Skella asks, do you have any kind of story/content vibe in mind for Skelly Boy, or is it pretty bare bones right now?
Skella.
I have huge plans, actually. Very, like... Yeah. Like... Yep. I had, like, a vague idea, and then I just brain blasted, and there's a whole thing. So, this character is pretty significant. Pretty significant. What's your favorite generation of Pokemon? I really don't. No one generation really stands out more to me than others. I have a couple favorites from all of them. Have any super big plans for Spooky Month? My biggest plans are in the next 2 days in terms of like what I'm actually doing with people. Got some plans with friends for some adventures. And I'm really hoping my body cooperates because I'm so exhausted. But other than that, like, no, not really. I'm really at a point right now where I just want things to chill. Mm-hmm. I just want, you know, I think about the time where I really grew YuuriVoice, and where I was working my ass off to get to this point. And I was very much a hermit. Things were really limited in what all I was getting up to. And the past several months, starting with the move across country, has been just big event, big event, big event, big event, big event, big event. And I don't think I've ever actually properly recovered. Not that it's not all been bad. A lot of it's been like time with friends, doing stuff, going places. But like that also takes a lot out of me. And then it feels like any time where I am spending significant amount of time just with no big thing on the agenda, that other stuff comes up and and wears me out. So I feel like for several months I have been operating at less than 100%. So I think I'm just looking forward to a lot of nothing. I just kind of want to lock in and focus on me, focus on work, focus on my creative stuff that makes me feel good, and just kind of be at peace. I've been crazy anxious. I've been probably worse off than I've been in a hot minute. So, you know, I just kind of want to chill. I just want to chill and focus on my work, focus on consistency, and focus on, you know, just trying to find normal again. Feels like I haven't had a lot of time to establish what normal looks like for me. And a lot of that is just adulting. Like a lot of that, you don't get to tell life to chill. Like life is going to have to keep happening. You have to keep hustling. You have to keep going because things don't just stop because you're worn out. So, you know, when well-meaning people say stuff like, you know, feel free to take a break, take care of yourself, da-da-da-da. It's like, it's not a luxury that is always available. Sometimes you have to work through it. So I am working through it.
Damn.
That is to say, I don't even know if I'll probably just put a bowl of candy out on my porch for Halloween. The next big thing I'm looking forward to is like my mom's gonna come visit for Thanksgiving, so I'm looking forward to that. That'll be nice. I miss her. She's been a big part of my life for a long time, and despite me having issues, we have grown past that, and I actually like her quite a bit, even though she doesn't always think I do. So I actually look forward to that because it'll be pretty normal. Are you possibly going to continue with the Alphonse and Seth series? Like, you mean like the next episode? Or do you mean like when this chapter's over? When this chapter's over, I am looking at there being a chapter 4 And then I think I'd like to wrap up the plot heavy stuff. And then they would just be, one shots or like little mini, like little stories rather than a big plot. Stuff like that. Hex asked, have you pulled Gavery yet? I have two or three actually at this point. But I have not pulled him today. Wait, he's not in the set, right? Right? Avery is not in Chilling Reign. Avery is in Evolving Skies? Well, now I don't remember, but either way, I have Avery, but I have not pulled Avery today. Is it safe to say Seth enjoys getting baked goods from the listener? Does he prefer sweet or savory baking? Basically, just Seth plus baking. I'm sure he loves whatever the listener gives him. And he's not, he doesn't have a sweet tooth quite like Al does, but he'd be eating. He would probably really just love like fresh bread. Like my man just wants some fresh hot bread. Damn, I want some fresh hot bread.
Do you want to come look at your boy?
I am looking. Fuck, that is really cool.
Mm.
That is so cool.
Do you want to do coloring stuff, or?
I think we could if you're down.
Yeah.
I'd love to nail down a color palette. I think, okay, so I've got a couple thinky thoughts. I think we got too much Spike going on with his lower bits.
Right.
I did like the one from the other version, but looking at it now, it's like this is a very pointy fellow.
Yeah.
And he's not, I mean, he's not how do I, should be a little more approachable. I don't mind the spiky pauldrons.
Right.
But I think going full blown, like this guy looks like a fucking Beyblade come to life. But in particular, it's the kneecaps I'm
okay.
looking at. And I'm wondering, and how do I words? I think with his hands and the feet going on, I think it elicits too much monster. Because I think a big thing that I don't mind sharing is like this creature was human. So like, big scary hands might not be the vibe, but you could do gauntlets that are similar in that type of way.
Right.
Can I see what the boots on the other the first one looked like?
Yeah, do I have it?
Damn, yeeted and deleted.
Hopefully I saved it somewhere.
Oh fuck.
Let me jump off stream real quick to see if I can find it.
And if not, I was just thinking, because they were kind of like a sleeker.
Yeah, they were just kind of like thigh-high boots with like the smaller pointed toe.
Yeah.
Deal.
I think that could work.
Yeah. Did I yeet him? There's the other one. Dang, I might have just fucking yeeted him.
Well, sometimes you gotta.
I mean, I do remember what it was that he was wearing.
Yeah, I'm not sweating
it.
Yeah. Thea, we could make bread.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Oh.
Is it this one? No. Fucking. Where did I put this bitch? I.
Chat, if you strategically pause.
Don't tell them.
God, I want Faust to get absolutely destroyed.
That's not the pen.
I went into great detail about the cockroach encounter at the start of the stream. I'd like to not revisit it, but yeah. Let's see. Do we got? Any more Yandere Finn Hex, you literally wrote the script for the next one. So yes. Will Skull Knight have connections with Ghost Boy? No. Ghost Boy was just a one-shot trilogy. I had mentioned maybe like looking at doing more Ghost Boy stuff, like just a Ghost Boy, not necessarily the same Ghost Boy. And Thu was like, please don't. The artwork was so bad. Because Thu whipped that together for me real quick. I liked it. But honestly, by the time we would like get the stuff together to do him, October's gonna be over. Like October's gonna be over in a flash. So, was the old man? Okay, these are great. Okay, so Klain asked two Boy Toy Dark Mode Alphonse questions, and I'm gonna answer the second one first because I feel like it helps set up the answer for the second one. And that question is the newest Boy Toy audio canon in any way inside of the Bittersweet universe? No. That has not occurred at any point in the timeline of Bittersweet as you know it. Now you could, you know what, I can't continue, but if you wanted to get real dicey about like definitions, whatever, but was the old man with brown eyes Alphonse talks about in the newest Boy Toy audio supposed to be Finn, Dilf Seth, or some other unrelated character? Well, Finn is not an older man, so I don't think it would be Finn. Dilf Seth does fit the description, but you know, it was meant to make you ask some questions. But it was also just a random audio. So, what can I say? Will there be another zine to get in the future, or any plans for another one? I'm sure it's something we'll look at again. Whether that will have a physical release or will be PDF only remains to be seen. You know, once the zines are in people's hands and we get feedback and we get to have our internal, you know, how do you guys feel about how it went, etc. type conversations, we can talk about it. But there's a lot of stuff that I would like to sell y'all. So I think one thing to balance is like, well, where does that fit in the rest of my plans? You know, like, you know, doing a zine every so often sounds cool, but like you have to take into consideration like what else is going on. Does that coincide with something else, etc. But what I can say is this was great. I love how it turned out. It's been a good time all around. We raised a buttload of money for charity. I'm happy. And the community popped off. Like, it's really cool. I think a big thing is like letting some time pass so more content can come out, so people can be inspired to like whatever their contribution is. They have, there's, you know, a theme and you know, characters. Like, there's not a lot of Oron in the zine because he was fairly new. So by the time that anything else were to come out, there would be more Oron stuff and people would be inspired to do that, and so on and so forth. Stuff like that, I think, is a factor as well. But having cool physical things to collect and to have and stuff like that makes me very happy. I like getting that into people's hands. So we'll see. I'm very excited to start seeing people's reactions. If you've ordered the zine and you're on Twitter, we tweeted about, you know, when you get yours, use the hashtag A Dance with Dreams to, you know, share your thoughts, hype, pictures and stuff. I think that'd be really cool. Because I will be looking. I will want to see what people think and how they feel about it. I know how I feel about it. It's pretty freaking dope. So hopefully that is a shared opinion. I mean, the contributors popped off point blank. Like, it's so cool. So of that, I have little doubt that people will be stoked. Man, Chilling Rain just kind of blows, man. I'm just not digging the set. What else we got? Klain says, I've been working on a full-blown conspiracy board about YuuriVoice lore and Finn. Would you like me to tag you and or anyone on the team when I inevitably post this magnum opus on Twitter? It is a boy. Yeah, tag me in that. I would like to see it. I will say, like, there's definitely a lot of stuff. I was a fan of Lost, and that already should tell you quite a bit. Because Lost hurt me, because a lot of the, like, it started to break a lot of rules in terms of what you tell your audience and what you reward them with. And they started writing against the audience. Like, people would start to figure stuff out and they would write around it. They would change major plot points. They would like throw curveballs that have no basis in the lore or plot. Like, just, oh, this randomly happened just to change it up. Just to go, haha, see, you didn't know that was gonna happen. And that's not good. I think even if people figure stuff out or start to piece together what's happening, I think for me, if I can reliably look at foreshadowing and information that a series gives me and go, hey, I think they're building towards this, and I'm right, I am not upset that I guessed correctly. And I think a lot of writers have so much pride, and they think that the watermark for success is people not knowing what's coming, which doesn't make any sense to me, because if something is structurally sound, the pieces are put into place early on. There's foreshadowing, there's plot hooks, there's stuff. And if you start acting like, oh no, you correctly digested my media, I'm gonna punish you for it, well, then you're a goddamn fool. Like, why would you do that? So I'm always interested in seeing what people think, especially when you really take the time to listen and try to bless you, try to decipher what's happening. Like, I love that. That means you're like very engaged with the plot, and I love that. And I love that. Hold on. Yeah, okay, so I think what I'm proud of about Bittersweet is that it engages you on two kinds of levels, right? Like, yeah, there is the big overarching plot, sure, but at the same time, there's the emotional peaks that we hit. Like, that last episode with Alphonse and Seth and the big conversation and the emotional gut-wrenching stuff, like, that really didn't have a lot to do with like the big story, the plot. Like, this is the emotional payoff of what these characters have been going through, and it's the emotional like cashing in of all the time we've spent, you know, learning about the characters and stuff. So, all right, I'm looking at the boots, Jackie.
Yeah,
I like that.
how you feeling?
Can I see his feet a little more? Like, you're cut off of mine. Yeah, that works for me. I like that.
Yeah, nice. Do you have any specific colors in mind?
I think his glowiness should probably be I don't know, determining what his ethereal aspect should look like is probably what we should build around.
Yeah.
So I guess determining his glow. I like what I know for sure is it shouldn't be that blue, because that blue is Finn's thing.
Yeah.
So not that, but it could be maybe maybe green?
Yeah.
Maybe if we go with like a black and green vibe with complementary colors on the armor and stuff.
Let me see if I can just drop a green onto it.
Oh. Please consider the idea of Charlie being the biggest comic book / retro video game nerd. God, please, I beg. Yeah? I don't know. I don't know Charlie well enough yet to really say. I only know all the scummy aspects of him. So, TBD on his cute quirks. Seth does seem like the type to like pie. What kind of knife is Betty? A switchblade. I'm also open to quite a few different color palette ideas with this boy. I'm not really...
Yeah.
You know the vibes.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop in some like solid colors because then we can go in and switch from there.
Okay. Jackie, are you hungry?
Not really.
Huh.
Why?
Because I am.
We get food?
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to cook pasta tonight, but like my soul is so...
Yeah, I mean, you seem really tired, so...
Yeah. Tomorrow I have to... I just want to get back to normal.
Mm-hmm.
I just gotta start fixing my sleep schedule and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like once I can get to my desk, like everything's really easy.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's the same with me because whenever I have studios that don't get me scripts on time, I'm just sitting here. Like, I build my actual schedule around my big studio work stuff. So I just get like super lost whenever I'm like, okay, where's my work? Jesus. Thank you, Amber Alert. Yeah, I'll think about food. It wouldn't be hard to cook the pasta. It's literally just noodles and sauce, but... True.
Will Seth ever learn about Al being a cam boy? I think it'll probably just be like passing references. I don't think it's ever gonna be like a... Here's an audio about Seth finding out that Al was shaking his butt on camera. But, I mean, also never say never. I don't know. It would be kind of funny. scroll down a little bit.
It's too dark.
Oh, we're like mostly caught up on. We're mostly caught up on questions. Dang.
Nice.
Nice. And I did not. I don't know if I skipped any at all. Do you play or did you used to play Yu-Gi-Oh? I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh when I was a kid. Yeah. And then would Egon count as an albino Naga compared to other Nagas? That's a good question. I never really. I did like zero research about like what typically like what the rules for Nagas were. I literally was just like snake guy. So I never even really thought about it. Now I can go look at live chat. Oh God. Oh God. All right, never mind. I'll look at the different chat. Here we go. Hello, Z. For reasons I cannot disclose, anything purple and gold probably isn't what I want for this character because it evokes the thought of royalty. This character was not a royal. It would be very cool, but that's not what we're looking for. Now, gold and green and black could be a vibe.
Mm.
All right, Hex. I missed this dono, so before you can say it in chat, you might already say it in chat by the time I can spit this out. The new boy's favorite snack is ribs. Avery is in this set. I'm a fool. Oh, my camera died. Hold on.
Oh. Oops.
Camera, come back. You can blame it all on me. Hello? Oh God, Mochi, no. Oh wait, no, I was back. No, Mochi.
Oh no.
Mochi, not Mochi. Mo.
D.
No. Come here, you got eye boogies. Like, now's not the time for me to get your eye. There's too many cards, Bubba. Oh. Oh. Big boy. Oh, I gotta fix the camera, Bubba. Okay. Oh, he lay like a man in my arms. We had it figured out for 2 seconds. There we go. Hi, honey. Here, why don't we'll turn the camera. Ever so slightly. Here, why don't we... Hold on. So y'all know that Mochi's the baby, right? He's always the baby. No matter what. Even if there may be another younger cat in the building.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that right, Bubba? I would like to show you guys the little boy. The little boy has not harassed me today, though. He's harassed everyone else in the building, though. Thea, Jackie. How you been, buddy? The other night you didn't want to love on me at all. If I could get the camera to look up just ever so slightly more. There we go. Chat, yeah, that's chat talking about you. No, that's not for you. Hey, honey. I know you were gonna befriend the cockroach, weren't you? He's stinky, though. He's stinky. Yeah, he lets me hold him like an actual baby. And he prefers it that way. Remember when you were little? You probably can't remember a thing. You want to hear a secret? I'm going to tell you a secret, okay, little boy? I don't actually like watermelons that much.
What did you say?
Nothing.
What?
Look at this boy. Why are you so big? You know you're dead. Hey. He's like, It's like, I am comfortable. You need some neck support. You're like an actual baby. Watermelons are fine, but like for a guy who eats as much watermelon as I do, I don't actually like love them that much. You're a star of the show. You know that? You're the apple of my eye. You don't even know what that means. You don't even like apples.
Wow.
Look at these big old bear paws. Wow, they really did a great job on your nails, bro. That's a pretty cool skeleton, boy. So, Mochi, how do you feel about having a little brother? For the first day, he desperately wanted to be his friend. And then the moment that the baby became comfortable. The moment that the baby was comfortable, he was like, ew, do not touch me. New baby does have a name. New baby's name is Kurikuma, which basically just means chestnut bear, but we call him Kuri for short. And he's a rascal. He is a little stinky rascal boy. Oh. Your breath stinks, Bubba. You want to dance with me? What are you doing? What are you looking at? The V-Union boxes? Well, I don't know if now's really the time. Do you have a TikTok? I do. There's actually a couple of cat things on there. This one time, Mochi was like laying under a pile of pillows, boxes, both. I don't remember. And it was like, Mochi has passed away. And some people thought he was actually dead. I'm like, bro. You think I'd be able to meme on my poor cat when he was hurting? Anytime anything's wrong with my cats, I'm like, I didn't want to leave town for a night. And they're fine. They're totally fine. But I was so worried. Meech? She's probably vibing with Thea. The baby and Meej are probably vibing with Thea. I'd love to actually just make cat content. Like, I've been thinking about being YuuriVoice and how scary and stressful the internet can be. And I'm like, you know, I wouldn't hate securing my future and just kind of fading into obscurity. Which sounds sad, but am I doing this right? What have I done wrong here? I have no idea. Ah! Oops. Bye, Mochi. Just throw a cat video up on YouTube. Honestly, yeah. There's a channel I watch sometimes called Honey Sada. He's had a couple of viral videos where he rehabbed a deer back to health. Some other stuff. And he works on a farm out in, fuck, I can't remember the mountains, but he just makes content. He's got cats and stuff, and it's just calm. Like, he has a great accent. His voice is very calming, and he just tells little stories or shows you like some basic stuff he's done. Like, one time it'll be like, here's my cat Nanny going on a trip with me, and the next one will be like, here's a honey extractor I built from scratch. And it's like, I love both of those things. Who's that? Is this Mochi again? Mochi, you came back, or is that Meej? Baby Grill. Hi.
Baby Grill.
Come here, hun. Hi. Look at you sitting next to the cards and not on top of them like a good girl. Hi. Hold on, let me set this aside. Hey. Hi, sweetie. Will you lay nicely like your brother did? Oh God, I'm scared. Here, I'll help. I'm helping. I hold gentle like Hamburg.
Yes.
Hi. She used to lay in my arms. She's too grown for that now, I guess. You want to step all over the fancy cards? I'm protecting your shame. Is that it? You're done? Are you really done? Come on, quit playing. You want love. Oh, y'all got like a small peek of cat butt. If you want to lay, that would be cool. You want to go over there? Okay. There she goes. I love you. Hey, you want one more pet? Nope, she's done with me. I don't blame her. Is this hair? No. All these fancy ass full art cards. Cat just stippy stepping. I was trying to let her find a comfy spot.
Where is that? There it is. How are we feeling?
I'm loving this.
Yeah.
I feel like... Ooh. I kind of like the intense shading.
Yeah.
Maybe not that much, but...
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. I wonder... Let me boop over to the actual stream image.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, that's pretty cool. I like that a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird because I usually stay away from such a common color palette, but it works so well with his character.
Mm-hmm.
And like the really dark black of his cape breaks it up a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So like I fuck with it.
I think... I think maybe something like fiery or smoky for his eyes.
Yeah. I was just thinking. Oops. Do you want it to be the same green? Or
Yeah, I think the same green. Yeah.
this might be too. Ooh. To be honest, maybe same light brush.
All right, let me boop, boop, no boop.
You think something like that works?
Yeah, I think so. Can I see a version? So like I like that's what's under the hood. I like that.
Right.
Can I see a version where basically under the hood's completely blacked out except for the eyes?
Yeah. Oops. Yeah, we can do that as well, and then just keep a version where we know what's under the hood.
Yeah.
So that if we ever do need it.
Ooh.
Now what we can do is, I don't know if you want like completely, because there's that, but then we can, oops. Something like that.
Ooh.
But if you want to do like the complete black, that works too.
I do kind of like that. Maybe can I see what it would look like hiding that bit of his face? So you only see
Yeah,
like,
the
neck.
chin bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that is not the right size. Why is that not? Oh, that's why. And then we can even have like the eyes emote at any point.
Ooh. Ooh.
Right?
I like that. That's cool.
Or he can be a happy boy.
Aww. Doubt.
Do we want them to like glow a bit more? Like,
I think so. I think even if you could get them to do rather than just like dots, if they were like they looked like embers, maybe like little.
right.
And it's just like a pain in the ass, though.
I want to see what this. Ooh.
All right, last pack. We opened 4 fucking booster boxes and pulled a lot of not shit, y'all. Ooh. Ooh.
I want it to be like a good. And then maybe I bloom them out.
I do like that.
Yeah. Because then if at any point we need to just like see the face, it's still under there.
Can I see the fiery bits with his face revealed?
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah. So you think that's about it? Is there anything else you wanna?
I think from there, adding some finer details, like he feels very grayscale, and I think
Right.
having, I think if we start with some of the just basic details, we might be able to eliminate, or rather narrow down what needs something. So what I'm thinking would be cool is on his like gauntlet bits, if the middle bit, so like the bulk of the arm, the shaft, if you will,
Yeah.
was wrapped with a fabric almost kind of evoking a mummy style.
Nice, yeah.
So on the arms is that.
Do we want any of the fabric like hanging off, or is it just tightly wound?
Probably tightly wound. I feel like
Right.
we might be getting too raggedy with the cape if his like bindings are also. Hey, C. Mochi, could you not?
Hey, C.
That? Hey, don't do that. Well, he lay. Good boy. I opened many cards. I guess what I'm gonna do now is put together one of these fucking card boxes. Ah! Oh god, these are so big. I did not anticipate them being. I guess that's why you look at the card count. So one of these. Thank you. Oh god. Alright, chat. So you're gonna learn this is how you avoid disaster. You're gonna see me handle a pizza box.
Oh god.
Please? Thank you. Wait a minute. Am I... Fuck.
Just too yellow.
Alright. I'm a fool. Am I out of my mind? Oh no, okay. We're just... Okay, this is a whole ass ordeal that I've now undertaken. Undertaken. Am I crazy? No, I'm not. All right. All right. Why did I not do this before stream? It'd be nice if I cleared this off and had like a workspace, but I didn't really think that through. What the fuck?
Yeah. You okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just got cardboard in my mouth, that's all.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. Please, bro.
Ooh.
Please. Please. Just... What if you just went in? What if you... Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Come on.
Oh.
It's not... Ah!
Oh. Dang, I heard that scream from all the way over here.
Oh, shit. Hi, Thea.
Hi, I just wanted to bring you the baby.
Oh, there's a baby.
Save him, Thea.
Yeah, we could do that. We could just look at a baby. Hi, fella.
The little boy?
There's a little boy here.
There's a little boy.
Hi, everybody. Wow, you smell like aunties. I don't know if I want you to step on the Pokemon.
Look at that little dude.
He wiggling. Oh, he wiggling.
He's a worm. He's a worm.
Oh, he has not experienced desk yet. I did get jump scared. It happens more often than you would think. Yeah, he has not perceived a lot of the. He just doesn't give a shit about the office, really. Oh. Anywho, I've completed my s'more trifecta with my cat colors. Some people suggest that there should be a second graham cracker, but
There should be.
I'm good. Why are these so hard to put together when I need to put it together in front of people? Bro. Please. Why? Why do you not want to do that thing you're supposed to do? Sorry you guys have to hear me struggling. Mochi. Okay. See, you turn the pizza box into that. Normally it's not a fucking battle against fate. Should I be looking at the boy again?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, hold on.
You good. Take your time.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think all right, so the gauntlet bits would not just be gray. They could be like a faded leather, maybe.
Mm-hmm. So you're thinking like a brown, or?
Yeah, but like the way leather gets when it's really worn.
Yeah.
So not just like brown, but maybe it has that like wear and tear on it. So weathered.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, chat. Now you get to see me work on card storage. It's not really my plan, but I really don't want to leave these sitting around for cats to destroy. It'd be great if you just slid in there. Oh, it did it. Fuck yeah. Now if you would do it up here too. Oh man. Okay. Ah, no wonder you don't want to do that. Eat. 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 Eep. Oh fuck. No eep. Well, I had to pop it. Yeah, so like if we get this dialed in with the leather, maybe that'll be kind of on the belt to maybe the boots.
Right, yeah.
Hey, who's doing that? Don't do that. Please, cats, please. No chew wire.
Oops.
Because if we get the touches of brown going and then some gold accents, I think we'll be set.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Okay, how the fuck are we gonna do this?
Why is it giving me?
Dude. Maybe the I don't know yet, but maybe the I guess it would be the bulk of the boot that would be brown, huh?
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know what else it would be. Yeah, never mind. Don't listen to me. gonna see chat. I'm acceptably competent. Whee!
Oops.
So now what we're gonna do, we could go ahead and do well. Okay. Let's begin to sort. I mean, I will say these were great hits for like waifu cards, I guess.
Yeah. Do we want to start throwing gold in here, or are there more places that you want to hit with the brown?
Yeah, I think we could, just to kind of get a vibe. But probably like really tarnished, like almost brassy even.
Yeah. Can go in with the effects. Oh.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe the bit on the chest doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
So it feels kind of.
Is there anywhere else you want to hit with the gold?
I think it's all right.
Yeah.
Sweet. Now if I just had something to separate these with, but I don't currently. I dig it. I dig it.
Hey.
I just need a place to put.
Oh man.
A regular. Why don't we put you on that here? And we'll just know that we need it. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do you think there's anything else?
I want to try one thing, but I think it might be too much. I want to see if maybe that bit of the belt there will look good in brown. But yeah, it's too much. Yeah, I like him.
What's the glowing part by its chest? It's his essence. And what'd you say? Sorry, I was reading that and I totally like blanked.
I wanted to try to see if that bit under the belt would look good in brown, but it doesn't. It's too much brown at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like.
Yeah, I think he's dope.
I feel like there's a few things I'd need to like really marinate on, like
Yeah.
maybe doing something with the essentially what looks like the owl eyes, like maybe doing
Right, yeah.
an additional like thing on them.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I don't know. So I have to go contemplate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yee. That's the boy.
I like that. Could you zoom out just a little more?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let me pull up.
He's a nightlight.
That's
Somebody in the.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that's how you catch Mothman.
Oh. I noticed somebody in the chat ask, how did I develop an eye for dynamic colors and contrasts? I feel like I have a really boring answer. I went to school. I had a color theory class, so studying boring color theory actually helps a lot. And even like the basics, like understanding the color wheel and how to contrast colors with like the ones across from each other are complementary, but some of them are like, look into that. It helps a lot. Even the basic information for that makes it a lot easier. But yeah, I have a very boring answer. I went to school.
Nice. Yeah, I guess that about wraps that up.
There's the boy.
I'm trying to scoot closer to the mic because I'm like in the middle of the fucking room.
Oops.
And then delete him.
No.
I like that. I like that a lot.
No.
Let me take a look at the little questionnaire. Doobly doob. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go acquire food and try to put my brain on ice for a little bit because I'm so tired. Yeah. So thanks for coming out. Thanks for vibing. It's always a good time. So yeah. Thanks for putting up with me struggling with so many cards and cardboard boxes. But yeah. Anywho, take care of yourselves. Have a great rest of your evening.
Bye, y'all.
We will talk again soon.